Hello everyone. This is going to be a 160 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Rhode, R-H-O-D-E. Defense attorney is Mr. Loggins, L-O-G-G-I-N-S. Again, plaintiff attorney Mr. Rhode, R-H-O-D-E. And defense is Mr. Loggins, L-O-G-G-I-N-S. Sorry about that. And we're going to start out with plaintiff questioning. Here we go. Ready? And you never saw her stick her hand out the window to signal that she was turning? No, I never saw her hands. You never saw any warning whatsoever. Is that accurate? Yes, that is accurate. I had no warning. Now, as you're headed westbound on Paris Road, you mentioned that she came to a sudden stop. Yes, that is right. So you do recall that? Oh, yes, I do. And how far back from where Boulder Creek intersects with Paris Road, how far to the east of Paris Road was it that she came to a stop? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. You indicated here that it appeared she was pulling into a driveway, private driveway. Do you recall that? Yes, I do. Okay, so it wasn't as though where she stopped, she was going to turn left on Boulder Creek. Is that accurate? It was going to you. It seemed like she was going to a private driveway. Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. And do you know how far back from Boulder Creek it was how far to the east it was that she first made this stop where it appeared she was going to turn into a private driveway? No, I don't. Can you give me any estimate at all? No, I am sorry, I have no idea. Okay, and then after she came to a complete stop, did she then start again? Did she then go again? I can't answer that because that's right when the accident happened. Okay, so what you saw was she came to an abrupt stop immediately before the happening of the accident. She came to an abrupt stop and turned. She turned her car left. Okay, now when you say abrupt stop, you had to abruptly stop your car so you wouldn't hit her. Is that the idea? Yes, I slammed on my brakes. And to avoid her, did you pull a little bit to the right? Do you recall that? Yes, I had to steer my car to the right. And so it was pretty abrupt? Yes, she stopped without any warning. Okay, did you have something else to say? I'm sorry, I'm trying to recall what happened. No, you're fine. And as she brought her car to an abrupt stop, and then you had to abruptly stop your vehicle and pull to the right, how long did she stay stopped? Well, again, that was when the accident happened. Well, what I want to know is I know you were 35 to 40 miles an hour westbound behind her. She comes to an abrupt stop. You then stop your car abruptly or veer to the right. How long did she, meaning the lady driving the other car, how long did she remain stopped before she started to turn left? Oh, it was seconds. It wasn't very long, and then she turned. Okay, and when she came to an abrupt stop, did she come to a stop, if you know, in the actual intersection of Boulder Creek and Paris Road? No, she didn't. So was it before the intersection? Yes, it was. But you're not certain how much before, is that right? No, I'm not. I don't remember. Now, wherever she brought her vehicle to this abrupt stop, was it pretty quick that she then started to turn left? It was immediately. And when you say she went to turn left, did you know where she was turning left into? I had no idea. And had you been on that roadway before? I travel that road from time to time. Do you travel that road all the time? Only as needed. When I say a long time, I'm trying to establish how often you're traveling on that road. Yes, it's not the first time I've been on that road. Okay, let me digress. You've been westbound there on Paris Road before the day of the accident? Yes, I've traveled that road several times. Okay, would it be fair to say that you were reasonably familiar with that area, with that roadway? Yes, that is correct. Had you ever known there to be any tire marks in that area of roadway before the happening of the accident? Yes, I think so. And did you ever, after the happening of this particular accident, did you ever get out of your car to look at the scene of the accident? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, and how long did you stay at the scene of the accident? It was about 5 or 10 minutes approximately. Okay, now let me digress for 1 second. You mentioned that she, meaning the other driver, came to an abrupt stop and she immediately turned to the left with no signals on. Is that right? That is correct. And then when you pulled or steered your vehicle to the right to avoid her, what did the motorcycle rider behind you do, if you know? Are you talking about the one that was involved in the accident? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I know what he did. Okay, what did he do? Well, he was pulling out to the left of my car, gunning his motorcycle as fast as he could because he was thinking, well, I shouldn't say that. He was trying to get around me and her. Okay, and so what you did was, as you were pulling to the right, you saw, number one, you heard the motorcycle, the engine kind of get a little louder? Well, yes. Okay, and then did you see what he did? But I also saw him out of my left window. Okay, and as you watched him, he was going around to your left side. Yes, sir, that is right. Okay, and do you know how close to your vehicle the motorcyclist came when he passed your vehicle? Can you give us an approximate distance? No, I'm not sure. It happened too fast. Well, was he within a matter of a foot or two of your vehicle? No, I think it was more than that. Okay, do you know, you mentioned you don't have an exact distance in your mind. Is that right? I want you to know, you've got to understand something. This is all happening in split seconds. Ma'am, I am fully understanding that. It is my job to get what happened on the record, so it's a step-by-step process. And I'm doing the best I can here, just trying to get that process. Okay, I'm trying to get every little detail. I don't want to assume anything and give you false information or forget about something about the accident. Okay. All right, so we do have a short word list. We've got Paris Road, capital P-E-R-R-I-S, capital R on road. Boulder Creek, capital B-O-U-L-D-E-R, Creek, capital C-R-E-E-K. And that's it for the word list. So that concludes our 160 Q&A test. Good luck.